Hello everyone, it's your boy 2001 SRN here, and today, sorry about that, today, I'll be doing a video that is long overdue. It is showing off my Bullet Ring collection. So let's get started. This is my, Hayward SP1031 9x9 square drain cover. This is no longer in production due to the VGB Act, but they are still making them in China. In fact, that's where I got this one from. It's technically a Chinese drain, but it's just the same exact thing as a Hayward SP1031. So you can technically call this a copy of a SP1031 drain cover. Next one is quite an uncommon one. I've been trying to look around for this one for quite some time, and I guess I finally got around to someone on eBay decided to get it. It is a kind of a unique one. This is a waterway cover, an older waterway pool drain cover. As you can see, it's quite interesting. It's a dark gray color. It's quite a unique color for it. It makes it special. Another thing is that you see all the screw holes on it. This was basically meant to be a universal drain cover, and I can't show it off, but you can sort of see right there. There are these little notches on the frame that basically this frame cannot be used. Like basically, you cannot put like one of these covers right here. You cannot put the Hayward cover on an older waterway frame because the waterway cover has some notches in them, which basically go into those little grooves in the on the frame, or the notches on the frame go into the grooves on the cover, which basically prevents this cover from being used on a waterway frame. PacFab did this with their older covers, which didn't have the extra screw holes on the side. They only had one screw hole on each side of the cover, on each it's technically each side. But the waterway made it so it's universal. You can use this both on a PacFab frame or a Hayward frame. So yeah. Next up, I actually have duplicates of. These are 1985 Hayward SP1032s. These are, I got these, if you guys have seen my unboxing video I did during the December month, I think it was, I unboxed these two drain covers and that one right there. That one's a different kind of Hayward cover, but basically these were brand fresh new out of the box, never opened. They were new old stock. I got them all together for I think $25. Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool because you don't commonly see these old drains for sale anymore. In fact, due to the VGB Act, a lot of companies decided to get away from the drain covers, their older designs. Yeah, that's really cool. The difference between the Chinese copy and this one is that on the cover, you can sort of see right there, you can sort of see it, but yeah, there you go. It actually has the product number. So basically, the cover is an SP1032B. Well, the frame, where is it? Right there. Well, the frame is technically an SP1032A. It doesn't show any product numbering on the Chinese copy over there. So yeah. This over here might look like a Chinese copy, but really it's an authentic one. This is a pretty old drain cover. It's a SP1032, but it doesn't have any labels on it, and the cover actually has holes drilled into it, and it's like the edges it's like feels really different. In fact, the bottom of it's different than as you can see. It doesn't, as you can see, the grooves are not thick. they're a bit more thinner than the 1985, so I think this right here is an older version of the SP1032. It's also a bit hard to get back in the frame. So yeah. Alright, my next drain cover is my only VGB compliant square grate, and it's the CMP product cover. It's another unique color. It's black. It's my first and only black cover I have. It actually uses the Waterway frame, and it's actually compatible with the Waterway. Basically the frame is the same exact thing as a Waterway one. In fact, the entire thing's a Waterway cover. It has basically the Waterway screw layouts, as you can see, and it's really cool. My first 12x12 cover I've ever gotten. It's pretty cool. Next up is my first ever drain cover. It's this thing right here. Yes, it is quite a unique cover. It's made by a company called American Products Company, which doesn't even sound like a pool company, but it was a pool company. It has since been bought by Pentair, and in fact, I think it actually merged with Pentair when Pentair sort of bought out a lot of pool companies, or they merged. I forgot, but it's quite complicated. But yeah, what's cool about this is that it comes with its ring. The ring's pretty cool too. I got this from the lady at the pool store. I got this when I was, I think I was in 2nd grade. I was interested in drains back then. But this is my first ever drain I ever got. As you can see, it has quite a unique layout. The middle's like a bit different. There's like a little groove in the middle. But yeah, it's really interesting. In fact, in the light, where's the... actually, the only text on it says, avoid potential hazard due to open hole. This plate must be securely screwed down. And American Product Company right there. Moore Park, California. Part number 8710118. This is one of many covers that American Products Company made. They had a ton of covers. Next one is actually my second cover I made. I actually have 2 of these. One of them is covered in Sharpie because I colored one when I was little. It's actually this. This right here is a Hayward SP 1048 AV. AV stands for anti-vortex. My grandma and grandpa's pool, when they used to have a pool, had one of these covers, which has been replaced by a Waterway cover. I actually have one of those later on. But yeah, right there says SP1048E. These are really cool covers. Few companies actually made covers that had this type of design on it. One of them, most notably, is Purex Pool Products Company is what I like to call it, but it's just called Purex. They made the exact same cover, except there's no H in the middle, and they actually had 4 screw holes. One right there, one right there, and then had these 2 screw holes right here, which I guess were made to retrofit onto a Hayward sump. Another company I made this type of cover was custom molded products, custom pool fittings, I think it was called, or something like that. Yeah, due to the VGB law, these covers were notable for tangling hair in these holes. So yeah, quite cool cover. I actually like the design of it, quite unique. Now, next one I have 3 of. 2 of these I got from a dual drain, dual main drain pack. These are WG48Es, or WG48s. Basically, what these are what replaced those and many other round drains when the VGB law was enacted. Hayward they replaced every single Hayward round drain design. It's actually really cool. I like the design of it. Basically, I have 3 of them. One of them is actually on its sump. which is really cool. Next up is another Chinese drain I have, but it's technically Hayward. It's this, a SP1035B, or that's what this is. It's basically what I call a hair tangler. It's actually the worst design of a dome drain I ever had. Why would you make a dome drain out of this? I don't get it. So yeah, hair tanglers, I like to call these things. Quite like the design of it. It's basically like my American Products Company drain cover, except the middle part actually has holes in it. So yeah, there's the frame. And no, you cannot mount this on a Hayward frame. I have tried my ass to get this onto, excuse my language, but I tried my ass to mount one of these onto one of my Hayward frames, and it just doesn't fit. The screw holes are too close to each other. So yeah, it matches in like this. Next up is my first ever non-Hayward drain cover. My first waterway cover. It's this right here. This right here is a anti-vortex cover. I forgot the part number. I might put it in the video when if I ever able to. But yeah, this basically is a already existing drain design that was actually updated, and I'll show you that right now. Boom. As you can see, they look eerily similar to each other. It's because this design right here is basically this design, but there's a ton of holes poked in the side, poked into the top. Basically, this was a drain cover. This design right here was actually copied by a ton of products. Like for instance, there was American Products Company, Pentair, PacFab. They all made their own versions of this cover right here. It's incredible. I actually got this off eBay. It's my first ever non-white drain cover. It's actually dark gray, but it says it came in black, but it's actually dark gray. It's quite cool. The reason I like this is that there's like this is back when the VG, I guess this was back when they were experimenting with raised drain designs or something like that, and basically the text is big on this. Fortunately or unfortunately, way how you view at it, this cover was deemed to be unsafe because basically you have all water was forced to flow into all these holes around it, which actually didn't make it perform like they wanted to, I guess. This is all my assumption, but yeah, basically that means there's the suction on it can get sealed on this if you have enough body fat on you, and that's why they made this one right here, which equalized the suction to all around it, and it's also like a bit more raised than that stuff. So yeah, that is all my drain covers I have. I have a ton of more sumps. That is crazy. I think I have like 10 sumps or something like that. I think it was either 8 or 10 sumps for Hayward covers. So yeah, that's basically all of my drains I have. If we count that up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 covers. Wait. Yeah, 15 covers. It's quite crazy. So yeah, hope you enjoy. I'll make solo videos on these covers in the near future, possibly in the near future. But yeah, hope you enjoy, and see ya, and bye-bye.